legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. They'll look to throw. That's taken in by Shakir. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, New York. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Packers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one underthrown and intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70 range. 70. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Let's go.
Dobbs headed in motion.
Go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 2nd down, Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Hey, check that. Panther Street. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Love. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's in. Touchdown, Packers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Packers will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This gonna be returned from right around the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Here we go, set.
London brought in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go now.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop. 2nd down and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Dobbs headed in motion.
Go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Kyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-6 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, it's Love. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Drake London. Touchdown, Giants. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
And although it's just the second quarter of this one, we'll chase the points now and try to get things tied up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on, set.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight.
To go play action with Love. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Back to the air once more on second down. Left side in the hands of London. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Back to throw. He'll swing this out to Swift. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Swift. Powering forward. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
60 Bison. Let's go now. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to be very near that 1st down marker. He's up beyond the 30-yard line. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On play action, Love. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Let's go.
They'll run on 4th down. Look out, here's a reverse. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. They will run it over center with Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. They need 8 as they come up for third down. London brought in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Take it in. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Packers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Giants are going to take over here up near the 40.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
In motion, Shakir. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. And he'll take this up to the 30. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. He's going to have a Packers first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line. Love. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
3rd down and 9.
Come on.
Dobbs headed in motion. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Packers.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Third and a yard.
Go!
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Okay, ready?
It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
They'll go for it. Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point is good. And the Packers have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. London brought in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Dobbs headed in motion. He's got it about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Dobbs headed in motion. One more time, it's Jacobs. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Packers are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The Giants sending out their punter. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Doubs headed in motion. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here now, 3rd and 5. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. The throw on the run is complete. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Giants. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have a Giants 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Back to the air one more time. He'll go underneath to Swift. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. London brought in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. They'll try to run with Swift. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll go. It's Swift.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here is 1st and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2. They'll drop to throw. Oh, my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. He's inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. A second down throw for Love. Oh, he pumps up the football. One of the Giants has it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
In motion, Shakir. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to have the Giants' first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. Motion man set right. They'll look to throw yet again. That complete to Swift. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This returnable with Reed. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Go.
Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the